Hey everybody, it's Anna. Welcome to the final card in this week's tarot story. So we close the week with the Page of Cups reversed. The page is the young student energy of the court cards, and cups are connected to the heart, feeling emotionally connected and fulfilled, as well as feeling grounded in our intuitive wisdom. So this image shows the page. I'm holding the cup, and there's a little fish poking its nose up out of the cup, and I always think I see the page tilting his ear to listen to the fish. So basically, the page is young. He's light on his feet. He's flexible. He's willing to receive messages from unexpected sources, which really is about what the intuition is about, right? The intuition is not following a linear logical path, but like following these sort of instinctive hits, right? So he is pausing in what he's doing to listen to the fish because he believes there is a magical message coming from that fish, and he's going to listen, right? So this card came to us reversed, and I think there are two ways to read it, especially in light of this week's tarot story. So yesterday's card was the Five of Cups, which is the challenge point of the Cups trajectory, where we are faced with some painful loss or some painful experience of mourning, and we have to look at it and agree to it and sort of understand it and then release it, because that kind of opens up the second half of the Cups journey. So if, for example, we were able to pass that challenge successfully, let's say you were able to feel the emotions, identify them, surface them all the way, acknowledge them, honor them, and then also release them, then the reverse page to me suggests the King. The King is the master energy of the cups. So basically saying, yes, I have honored my feelings. I've released them. I've let that story, I've closed that part of my story, and I'm moving on. So the King of Cups is the energy that he's sitting on a throne on the water, and the water is rocky, but he stays stable. So basically there's a mastery in the King of Cups, which says, I know how to navigate the emotional truths and the emotional challenges of this life. I know how to navigate them, to lovingly honor them, to be hospitable to them, and also to actually release them and step into new energy. So if yesterday's Five of Cups, you were able to do the work, then it could very well be that you're in King of Cups territory right now. If you weren't able to do the challenge, then the reversal here might be that we're blocking it off. The page, we're not letting our page listen to that little fish popping up its nose out of the cup. As I said yesterday, when we experience difficulty and heaviness, it is sort of a natural inclination of the mind to avoid it, because the mind will try to talk us out of it. Well, it's not real. It's just in our minds, like, as if that makes it less real. It's just in our minds. There's nothing really wrong, or we don't want to look at that. It's probably not solvable. It's best to just ignore it. Those are two ways that we will avoid that emotional language, right? So that could be the page not listening to we're not letting ourselves be the page and investigating where the heavy energy is coming from. So if you didn't meet the challenge of the Five of Cups yesterday, then today this card says, try to, your page is reversed. Instead of ignoring this, give it attention, agree to it, listen to the messages coming up. They're not misleading you, and they're not tricking you, right? They're not leading you into a path of desolation. They're leading you actually out of a path of where you are stuck, so that you can move on to something new. So to me, this message could be dual. So you can pick which one works for you. That's it for this tarot story. See you next time.